And I want to jump on here, get right to it. I want to tell you tonight on the Big Picture Live with Sandy and we're going to have a very special show tonight. It's going to be like a normal show. We're going to do our breaking news and all of this. We'll cover all like we normally do. But we are going to break down tonight the World Economic Forum and the master plan of the elites. We're going to spend a little bit of time on it tonight. And let me just give you a quick highlight of what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to talk about the origins of the World Economic Forum and why that is so important for you to understand right now, because everything that's going on in the world is happening because of the master plan of Davos and some others that are involved, but the elite. And Klaus Schwab actually began the World Economic Forum in 1971 with $6,000. Now it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, quite possibly trillions. And it's basically not even a corporation. It's unelected leaders, but everybody that desires to be in power, every major social media platform, every government, they're all involved in it. And so it needs to be covered. So we're going to talk about all of their plans for financial control. Comes through the introduction and implementation of CBDCs and digital currency. And we're going to tell you why that digital currency is being pushed so hard is because of Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum. This is all the ways they're going to control us. The next part would be energy control. Part of their original plan was to ban all gas vehicles, stoves, be able to manually turn down thermostats. Now we're talking about tonight, we're going to cover an article tonight about kill switches that are being implemented if this law passes in America on all new vehicles to be able to turn them off, regulate them, so forth. Food control, they're hitting all of them. They have 17 sustainable goals that's a part of Agenda 2030. When it comes to food control, they want to expand lab-grown meats. They want to continue to develop what they call terminator seeds, where its seeds cannot be reused. They're going to be used one time, then they die. There's no more hope for them. You have to go back and buy from Monsanto and some others again. Insect-based protein, eat the bugs. We always laugh at that when we say that on our show, but that is truly a part of their plan, is to replace the protein of beef, pork, and even chicken, which is, I don't know how in the world they're going to get away with that. It was as much chicken they eat in the world, with insect-based control. They want to cover your health care. They want to mandate everything that has to do with your body by expanding mandatory medical technologies, digital IDs. We know what happened with the wah-wah, and there's another wah-wah coming. We all know that. And then, of course, we want to talk about, we'll bring in Jimmy at the end there, because we want to talk about all of this is hinged upon technology. And their technology control was a part of their agenda from the very beginning. That's why they're pushing AI and actually pushing the concept of transhumanism. All of that is going to be covered just in one of our topics tonight. We will, of course, cover breaking news, just to give you a heads up of some of the things that we're going to talk about. Let me pull this up here, and I'll just sort of give you a preview of what we're going to talk about. We talk about Israel is dropping leaflets on southern Lebanon, giving them a heads up that battle is coming there. Chinese aggression is increasing in the Taiwan Straits, which is going to bring us into war with China. America is carrying out military strikes in Syria. And then we're going to talk about pretty extensively a major increase in volcanic activity, and a huge volcano happened in, I believe it was Iceland. Let me double check here and see here. And let's see. Yeah, in Iceland. And dude, the videos that are coming through from this is mind-boggling. I mean, the volcano is erupting, earthquakes are happening, thousands of earthquakes, and the center of some of their major cities are opening up, and steam is coming up. It's just like in a movie. I've watched some of the videos. So we'll be covering that. We'll be covering, like I said, the kill switch rule bill that's coming down, and then we're going to break down, like I said, the World Economic Forum. And listen, you need to understand the World Economic Forum because, like I said, they are the power. You remember that video that I did about Switzerland being a portal to the demonic realm? It's just when you really start processing what's going on in Switzerland, we can't even wrap our heads around it. You've got CERN on one side of Switzerland that is doing things that we all know are demonic. Now, they might be doing some scientific things. I'm not doubting that they are, but look at it. It's very demonic when you see some of the things, how they were dedicated. One of the things we revealed in our video, a lot of people still don't know this, the World Wide Web was invented at CERN, the ability to communicate and manipulate and carry the narrative. The very force that programs the world to their narrative was created at CERN. And some people believe that they have delved into the demonic realm, opened a veil to another dimension, and there are demonic spirits coming in. There's all kinds of crazy things that are happening at CERN. But then in addition to that, on the other side of Switzerland is Davos, where they have the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum, where all the most powerful people in the world come to get their marching orders. I'm telling you, something is culminating here. We have wars. We have rumors of wars. We have the Taiwan Straits that is heating up. Nobody's even talking about China and Taiwan anymore right now. They're focused. They're not even talking about Russia and Ukraine. They're just talking about Israel and Hamas, which is a very legitimate and a very real, serious situation in war and battle, and thousands of people have lost their lives. But the reality is this: while that is going on, you have Russia and Ukraine, which the Ukrainian war is pretty much over. I hate to say it because I'm no fan by no means of the demonic realm, of the demonic administration of Putin and the Communist Party, but they've probably won this battle in Ukraine. I think they've probably won it a while back. I'm also going to tell you about some pictures that was sent to me from somebody that just drove through Ukraine. It's really incredible tonight on our show, so don't miss that show. And then, of course, you got all that going on in China and all that's going on behind the scenes. While no one is talking about the fact that we just had back in July and August the largest movement of military assets in our lifetime to the China Sea. Now we've moved more assets outside of the Middle East. And so what are we getting ready for? And then here we have these powerful elites just sitting back up there and playing chess with the world. And that's what the World Economic Forum is. And you need to understand it's not a conspiracy theory. These are real people. They're the most powerful people in the natural realm in the whole entire world. And they have money, they have power, they have governments, and they have agendas. And it's not a good agenda. So we're going to break that down tonight. So make sure you're there at 7 p.m. Central tonight, right here on YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, you will not see this on Facebook tonight. You need to go to youtube.com/Larry Ragland, youtube.com/Larry Ragland. Get on there live tonight. Let's fill it up. The more live viewers we can have, the more it will be put in front of new people. 7 p.m. Central Time tonight. We ain't woke, but we certainly are awake. God bless. See you tonight.